that thing on? Awesome. Hi guys, it's Dad, and it's Friday night. Not really, it's actually Wednesday night, but it's Friday for us. We have a 4-day weekend, so we're going to read a lot of books this weekend. Today we have Thomas's Milkshake Muddle. This is for you, Nate, and I got a couple other stories for Eli and Lucas. So, let's read the first story. Let's see. Thomas's Milkshake Muddle. Once a year, the children of Sodor are all invited to a special summer party. There was to be ice cream and cake for everyone. Every engine wanted to be the one to take the children to the party. On the day of the party, Sir Topham Hatt came to the Tidmouth sheds. Thomas hoped that he would be taking the children, but Sir Topham Hatt chose Emily. He had other jobs for Thomas. Thomas, first you are to go to the dairy to collect milk to make ice cream. Then you must go to the farm on the other side of the island to collect butter for cakes. All in time for the children's party. Thomas set off proudly. When Thomas arrived at the dairy, the manager told him he was to take the milk churns, to the ice cream factory. You have to go very slowly, he told Thomas. So Thomas steamed carefully away. See, there's Thomas, and there's the milk churns. He's got all the milk churns in the back of his train car there. See, he's telling him, be very careful. See, Sir Topham Hatt? Alright. When stopped at a signal, he met Emily. Hello, slow coach, she whistled. I'm not being a slow coach, huffed Thomas. I'm being reliable. If you weren't slow coach, Emily sniffed, Sir Topham Hatt would have given you my job. I'm fast and I'm reliable. That's why I'm taking the children. Emily looked very pleased with herself. This made Thomas cross. I can be as fast as you, he huffed. I'll race you to the next signal. Emily whistled and she steamed quickly away. Thomas wheeshed after her as fast as his pistons would pump. As he raced along, the milk churns rattled and rocked. They biffed and bashed, and at the next signal, Thomas raced ahead of Emily. Thomas was very pleased. He steamed off for the ice cream factory, but he had completely forgotten about going slowly. The ice cream factory manager was very happy. Thomas had delivered the milk in record time. Now the factory could make ice cream for the party. But when the manager looked into one of the churns, he was very, very surprised. This milk is almost butter, he exclaimed, the manager. The factory manager asked Thomas if the churns had rattled around. Thomas looked worried. If you shake milk for long enough, it turns to butter, he told Thomas. Thomas was very upset. See the churns? He raced past Emily right there. Uh-oh, and it's almost butter. What's going to happen now? The factory manager was cross. You must go back to the dairy and get more milk. And remember to go slowly this time, he said sternly. Thomas steamed back to the dairy as fast as he could. When Thomas arrived back at the dairy, Sir Topham Hatt was there. He was very cross. Thomas, it is nearly time for the party, and you still have not collected the butter from the other side of the island. The children will have no cakes for the party. Thomas felt terrible. Thomas trundled slowly and carefully back to the ice cream factory. He didn't feel reliable. He had let everyone down. When he finally arrived with the milk, the manager told Thomas to take the old churns back to the dairy. But suddenly, Thomas had a better idea. Thomas steamed along with the milk churns even faster than he had before. He huffed up Gordon's Hill and chuffed down the valley. He raced like a rocket and wheeshed like the wind. The churns in the Thomas freight cars rattled and rolled. They clanked and crashed and biffed and bashed. Even the cows and the sheep looked up to see what the noise was, but Thomas couldn't stop until he got to the bakery. What's going to happen? He's going fast, isn't he? Look at all those milk churns. He's cooking with green energy. He's cooking with solar energy. As he arrived, he blew his whistle long and hard. Peep, peep, I need butter, not milk, cried the baker. He was surprised to see the milk churns. Look inside the churns, tooted Thomas. The baker couldn't believe his eyes. The almost butter was now butter enough to make all the cakes for the party. Sir Topham Hatt had heard what Thomas had done. He came to see him. Thomas thought. But Sir Topham Hatt smiled. Thomas, you have saved the children's party, he boomed. So today, that makes you the most reliable engine on the whole of Sodor. And later, Thomas had his most important job yet. As guest of honor at the children's party, there was lots of ice cream and plenty of cakes. Everyone had a wonderful time. The children cheered for Thomas. Thomas felt very proud. See all the children and their party? Thomas made it. He did a good job. Wow. Alright guys. So, that was the story. I love you guys. I want you guys to get some sleep. Give Mommy a big hug and a kiss from Daddy. And give Sissy a big giant hug and tell her she's doing a great job, okay? I love you guys very, 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 very much. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Talk to you guys later.